Guys, today I have for you something really special, and I mean it, built with insanity flavor and barbecue chicken ingredient. You heard me right, bastard? Finally, you will find out how to annihilate legendary strongholds or any legendary content in general without breaking a sweat, just like Uncle Butcher loves it. And I'm rocking True Patriot gear set. If I have to be honest, True Patriot gear set is easily one of my favorite sets in the game since day one. It simply sits with me really well, and if you're gonna use it properly by applying debuffs all over the place and activating those fireworks, ho ho! 4th of July will come early this year. God damn, this build is something special. Pair it up with blue screen and you will have on your hands some deliciousness. Uncle Butcher in the building. If you're new somehow here, hit that like, smash it up, or leave a hateful comment. If you hate my annoying voice, I totally understand you. I hate my voice as well, but it is what it is. Anyway, long story short, in this build, we are using True Patriot gear set. Why True Patriot gear set, you may ask me? Because it will apply buffs, debuffs, and also it will provide you with armor regen. It's really important on any legendary setup. You need to find at least one source which could give you health or armor back. And in this case, it's True Patriot gear set, of course. Survival specialization medkit is really nice. It will provide us with armor regen for a couple seconds, not only for us but for our teammates as well. And we have really dope weapon damage. Blue screen exotic LMG again works really well in this scenario. But guys, before we continue, quick word from the sponsor, leaving.net. If you don't have enough time or good teammates, but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then leaving.net is site for you. They have absolutely amazing team of consoles. They will complete your order super quick. Everything happens through account sharing. This series has been working for many years. They have tons of custom reviews. You can check everything by yourself, but now with my promo code EVERYBODY, you will have 15% discount on absolutely all servers. It's an amazing deal, especially when right now they have some crazy sales going on, so definitely go check these guys out. And if you have any questions, comment down below or contact the operator. But now let's get back to my True Patriot hybrid build. And this could be one of the most complex True Patriot setups I have ever created. And what I mean by complex, we are using lots of synergies which are kinda off meta, and True Patriot by itself is really tricky gear set to farm. You can't craft it, so you have to go to Countdown or Summit and find pieces with skill damage on. So yeah, this could be pain in the ass. Also guys, if you want to be updated with all the best PvP, PvE builds, you know where you have to be. So hit that like, smash it up, and destroy the bell button to be notified when Uncle Butcher is posting some shenanigans. And in this build we are using, as you may guess, survival specialization, or as you saw at my intro, survival specialization will provide us with fire grenades. Those are extremely handy. Those will basically work for crowd control reasons really well, and by applying status effects all over the place, you are increasing your team's DPS output as well. So enemies which are enemies who are affected by status, they will receive more incoming damage. Jesus. Of course, don't forget that survival specialization has increased protection from elites, so you can reach almost 50% protection from elites, and that's a lot. Repair skill, really important. And yeah, you have Seek Commander Mine, but we will not use it from survival specialization. You can pair this build with Wild Mask, and again, Wild Mask will work with status effects, and Blue Screen Exotic LMG is perfect for that reason, because you can spray and pray and stack this LMG. Once you're gonna kill somebody, boom, you will trigger my trap card. you will trigger status effect all over the place, and that will basically again increase your teammates' overall DPS output. Really nice synergy. For the weapons, I'm using Carbine 7 with Instinct. For pistol though, I would recommend you to use Future Perfection for overcharge reasons, because we already have, oh no, we have 5 tiers. I mean, if you're gonna use Wild Mask, use Future Perfection, but in my case with Bloody Knuckle Gloves, use Instinct maybe. If you're gonna play with multiple directives, you will be short on ammo, so Instinct is a nice option. If you're gonna play normal legendary, still use Future Perfection talent, and you're gonna proc overcharge with second kill, I think. So not a big or huge deal. Non-elite enemies are not that tough to kill, especially with all damage boosts you are getting from your true Patriot gear set, your Overwatch talent, which gonna boost skill damage and weapon damage, and also your teammate damage. You are absolutely amazing for your team play. For holster, I'm using True Patriot, skill damage everywhere. On my mask I have handling, unfortunately, but with LMG, handling actually is not the worst attribute you could have, but I would recommend you to still farm for skill damage on all pieces. Unfortunately, you can't craft True Patriot gear, so you have to go to Countdown or Summit and look for those gear pieces with skill damage attribute on, so you could reroll core attribute for skill tiers. Backpack will provide us with better weapon damage. We're gonna debuff enemies, they will deal less damage to us. Perfect build with protection from elite mods. And of course, armor regen for survivability reasons is really important. For the gloves, I'm using Bloody Knuckles gloves, and the reason is really simple. Since we are using fire grenades, we're gonna apply status effects. Those enemies will receive more damage because of our specialization, and you're gonna proc basically immediately Bloody Knuckles, as you see right now on the screens. You can use your Carbine 7 or any other weapon with Instinct, like Test Subject for example, Perfect Instinct. You will receive immediately that weapon damage with True Patriot gear set. I mean, debuffs and buffs all over the place, so perfect synergy for gloves. So yeah, you have two options how to run this build, with Bloody Knuckle gloves or Wild Mask. It depends on your preference, but I love run and gun style, so Bloody Knuckle gloves for me is the way to go here. For knee pads, I'm using True Patriot with skill damage. For the skills, I will repeat one more time myself. If you want to use this build for heroic content, use Striker Drone and Assault Turret. These two skills for heroic difficulty will work just perfectly fine. There is a couple elite enemies during heroic missions, and even though you want to clear, for example, control points in open world, you don't need any other skills. Drone and Turret will deal the dirty work for you. You can run around, throw grenades, proc Bloody Knuckle gloves, but for legendary difficulty I would recommend you to use Assault Turret and maybe Stinger Hive. Stinger Hive will catch all those annoying drones, and actual enemies are kind of afraid to go to Stinger Hive radius, so you can again control your enemies and maybe separate yourself from the rushers. So rushers most likely maybe will step into the Stinger Hive, receive damage, and they will immediately jump out. So yeah, Stinger Hive is a nice option, or for survivability reasons you could use Healing Hive and yeah, work like combat medic, something like that. Butcher drops the mic, see you in the next one, bye.